How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. And another one of these little Ford Assault Series jams from Backward Flag Brewing. And it is their Combat Edison American Wit White Ale. Yeah, like I said, I did one of these Backward Flag Brewing beers before in this series. It was There's Something's Missing. It was a little hop jammer. And this is the second one they're putting out in the series. It's a series that, paraphrasing kind of what they're trying to do. Basically, they take combat veterans, they kind of make a beer and kind of produce a beer around that. And it kind of benefits combat veterans, which is pretty cool. And I find it unique. Not maybe unique's not the word. Interesting for them to kind of go at American Wit for a couple of reasons. One, it's just not a beer you usually see coming out of breweries, especially in cans. You see them at tap rooms every now and then, but if anything, you're going to go more for German wit. You're going to get a lot more of those kind of banana esters, clovey stuff, all that kind of stuff. American wit's going to be a little bit boring, but we'll see what's what. And two, because German, European kind of wits are so good, you would have figured combat veteran would want to go with that. And, there's a lot of my brother and a lot of people in my family were in the military, and you get stationed in Germany at one time in your life, so you figured it would have been more of a German wit. But that's just my brain thinking. What do I know? Anyway, as far as what it says in here, Combat Edison American Wit White Ale, Backward Flag Brewing. This one is with Vince Chrysler. Again, I don't know what he did. I didn't do any research beforehand per what I typically do. Part of Bunker Labs, and that is Bunker Labs provides mentorship, fellowship, and education at a critical time for my company and me personally as a founder. It was such a rewarding experience. So don't have any backstory for that. You'll have to look it up, just like me when I'm done. That's pretty much it. Label-wise, it's kind of cool. I dig it. It's kind of like kind of looks like almost like a video game kind of like branding kind of thing, like you'd see in I don't know, like some kind of like alien shoot 'em up. Kind of weird, but I like it. So here we go. So you're talking about American Wit. Like I said, if anything, if I'm going to reach for a wit, it's going to be a Belgian. It's going to be a German, something along that lines, because usually you're going to get a bit more out of the yeast. But these American breweries tend to play loose and fast, a little bit of titles, a little bit of bits and pieces, so we'll see where this one lands. Maybe this called it American Wit because it was brewed in America. Who knows? Anyway, what do we have there? You know what? It looks like a super hazy IPA. You want to know why? Because that's what wheat ales, that's what wits look like, man. So yeah, it has that rich kind of yellowish color. It doesn't have that deep orange glow you typically get from a lot of these kind of big hazy IPAs. It's got a soft, just off-white head. Is about a half pinky finger tall. So she looks the part so far. Let's see what she smells like. You're just getting big, sweet weediness off of it. Wheat, not weed, junkies. Soft weediness. There's a bit of spiciness going on there, but it's more of a kind of a desserty kind of spice. It's not getting into that kind of, maybe a little bubble gum. It's probably the best I'm getting there. There's a little bit of soft, spicy, white peppery kind of bubble gum. So you are getting a little bit of those kind of German vibes, a little bit of those European kind of yeasty vibes. That banana is not big, but you're getting a little bit of that bubble gum in there. Nice, rich, sweet weediness. So yeah, it definitely smells like a wheat beer, but it smells a little bit more impactful, a little bit more chutzpah behind it than a typical American wit. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, it kind of comes through in the taste. Definitely not nearly as big as some of these German or European offerings. Definitely not as muted and as kind of close to the vest as a lot of American offerings. It's definitely like a bubblegum vibe you're getting off it. Nothing too crazy. Nice soft sweetness in there. The wheat definitely shines through. There's definitely like a peppery component in there, like a coriander white pepper kind of thing playing off. It's kind of flirting the lines between a soft saison and a wheat ale, to be perfectly honest with you, the way that kind of spicy pepperiness comes off. But I kind of dig it. Nice, chuggable, drinkable. I mean, its ABV is 6.5%. Definitely drinks smaller than that. Probably tastes like it's closer to 5 than it is 7. Nice beer. Well-made beer. Clean, crisp for as hazy as it could be, as crisp could be when things are so hazy, I should say. But yeah, nice, tasty beer. Not blowing my doors off, but I don't think I've ever had an American wit that has ever blown my doors off. probably one of the ones that airs a little bit closer to that kind of European lineage, and that's a good thing. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better wheat beers, just in general? Let's go like that I've had as of late. Worthy of being in a conversation. I have some pretty good ones, whether it be wheat wines, whether it be just old school wheat beers, stuff like that. It's definitely worthy of being in a conversation, but definitely not in the top tier. I do like a little bit more impact from my wheat beers, and this one just well, the mouthfeel's nice, has a bit of silkiness to it. I want a little beefed up mouthfeel, and I want a little bit more from the yeastiness. That's just me. Bag and availability, I forget what I paid for this, and leave you with, if you like what will you like this beer. If you like, if you think German style wheat beers are a bit too impactful most of the time, but you think American wheats are a little bit too small, fall somewhere in between. It's definitely going to give you vibes on both edges of the spectrum, while at the same time not giving you any kind of super over-the-top kind of distinctive hops. There's enough bitterness, and it's very subtle just to balance off the sweetness. I didn't even mention it in the review itself. So if you like a nice summer chugger, but nothing as big as a more German-based wit, definitely enjoy this one. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little American wit right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.